It is hard to work sometimes when you're not doing well.
Oh yeah.
And people don't get it.
Focus. When
Yeah.
you lose focus.
Can't focus, can't be motivated. You
Yeah.
just, like, you can't do anything.
Like you got to think people, depressed people. How
Yeah.
do you, when you're severely depressed and hiding shit, how do you do a job and think about that job when really in your mind all you're like secretly all you're thinking about is all your shit that you're going through.
Literally,
How the hell
that's,
am I supposed to focus on building that
yeah.
wooden box for work when all I can think about is this happening?
Yeah.
If people don't, I mean, and I think everybody in some way has mental health issues. It's
Yeah.
just some people handle it differently.
Yeah. Welcome to the Unknown Conversation. This is episode 1 of the brand new podcast that I have been promoting for the last 2-3 weeks that I've been talking about. I've been talking about it for a while. As anybody watching might know, I actually have already had a podcast on the channel called Honestly Why Not. But that was just a beginning, and I wanted to start again, as I've talked about before. So this is the Unknown Conversation. And today, on the first guest, on the first official episode of the Unknown Conversation, kind of fitting because Mother's Day just happened, I have my own mother.
Peace.
She's a little crazy, so just keep that in mind. I get it from somewhere. So
Right? I think I might be a little bit more crazier than you.
yeah, I feel like you can be.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel honestly being on a podcast? You've never really been on like a video like online, like full like face and everything.
I mean,
So weird?
it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Just the thought of people seeing me on the internet.
Knowing like 7 billion
But then
people could see
again,
you.
I mean, if you would have asked me this like 10, 15 years ago, I would have been like, hell no.
Yeah.
But now I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, now you just like, fuck it, why not?
I'm just, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
over it. I'm
Yep.
over it. Whatever.
We got some wind.
I'm not even all decked out. I'm just in my
No,
grubs.
you're wearing my sweater.
I'm wearing your sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's exciting. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and honestly, I don't mind having people like family or friends and stuff on the podcast because, you know, you got to start somewhere.
Oh, wait until you have your nanny on
Oh
here.
yeah, I got some future episodes planned.
That's gonna be an
my nanny.
interesting one.
Yeah, I feel like some people when they do a lot of people when they do podcasts, when you think of them, you think of like them having guests as like famous people, as celebrities and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the average.
Well, that's
You got to start somewhere.
yes.
You can't just jump into that.
Yeah, and
Not everyone can do
eventually,
that.
I mean, eventually you can move into having, people that you know that have done stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for realism
Yeah.
and not,
Yeah, I like to keep it feeling more natural, like more relatable, because that's kind of the style I go for.
I mean, a lot of your family and friends have been through a lot of shit
Yeah,
that could give a lot of insight
a lot of different opinions
on
and
the real
experiences.
world,
Yeah,
right?
most people I know have not had it easy. Most people have struggled.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's been a very
Uh-huh.
big struggle for most of the people that I talk to or most people involved.
Yeah.
Oh, we have someone walking past the podcast right now.
It's all good. It's all good. You're not on camera.
It's all good. Just so people know who it is, because why not? He's on my channel, the Unknown 365 channel. He has a bunch of videos. If you want to go check out my channel, I did some Fallout videos with him. That is the Dark Legacy. If you ever watched my
Dark
Fallout videos,
Legacy.
yeah, that's his PlayStation name, Dark Legacy.
Huh, all right.
Yeah. I don't think I called him by his name playing,
Mm,
so I don't actually know if anybody heard that. I think they just heard the Dark
the
Legacy.
Dark Legacy.
I think that's
It's my son-in-law.
yeah, but yeah. So, all right. I have a question
Sure.
because I figured why not.
Shoot.
We kind of talked about it before the podcast with all the prep work.
Yep.
I figured this would be a good point to share your opinion on this, like
Sure.
good time, about how you felt about being a really early parent and struggling.
Well, I mean, how old was I when I had your sister? 18. Pregnant at 17.
It's pretty young.
I had literally just turned 18, I think, when I had her.
Yep.
Because my birthday's July. Had her in August.
Yep.
I didn't have a job at the time.
No.
I was living with her father's parents. So that was a struggle. Working it's hard to get a job when you're 18 years old.
Hard to get a job
No,
now.
no experience.
Yeah.
At that point, I hadn't even graduated high school. Um, so I ended up having to leave Paris, where we were originally at, and
Yeah.
come to Cambridge. But yeah, I mean, I had some family to help me,
Yeah.
which was good, which some people don't have that. I was lucky to have that. It was still a 100% definite struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, and then, the fact that not even, well, yeah, 2 years later, almost like 2 years and 1 month later, I ended up having you. So, I mean, still had no career in mind, still had nothing. Like, I mean, I've had to have the system when I was younger help me.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like it's a very
which
common thing though nowadays.
Ontario Works, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for people that actually need their assistance,
Yeah.
is amazing. Having that help.
Yep.
But there are people that don't even go that route. I mean, I got lucky.
Yeah.
I had family. I had Nanny and Poppy lived right next door.
Yeah, I guess that's
Like,
helpful. Nanny, a future
literally.
guest on the podcast. Don't mind.
Like, by the time I had you,
Yeah.
I was living right next door to them.
Yeah.
Literally next door.
Yeah.
So it was okay, because if I needed a break, it was like, all right, you guys can go over there for a bit.
Yeah, I guess other than that, think about it. I guess other than the recent move to Fort Erie, you've lived your hometown your whole life.
Yeah, up until what? How long have I been in Fort Erie?
Oh, I don't know. It
Three.
was like,
Almost 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
In December or January, it'll be 4 years
yeah.
that I've been in Fort
Wow.
Erie.
Here we go. So a little bit of a problem happened here in my recording. Something happened with the audio and it deleted roughly 15 to 20 minutes of a little segment here. I'm really sorry that happened. I really didn't want to have to cut anything. I did everything I can to try and get this audio back, but I just could not seem to find anything. So this is just a little update from the editing so you know what's going on. Essentially what you missed here was after talking about how, like, where she's been and how her moving from Cambridge and Fort Erie and all that, what you were just listening to, she told some stories about when she lived in Paris, just about like the parties and stuff. Maybe we can touch up on that on an episode when she comes back. But we then got into talking about when she had me and my older sister, and talking about, when she had us in the hospital. But yes, I just wanted to give you a quick little update what happened and where we are, so you're all caught up. Sorry, I apologize. Hopefully we will fix this next time.
She's tiny now.
Wasn't she like the size of a hand?
Very small. She was long, though.
Yeah.
She was very, very thin.
So it was kind of like a.
But long, yeah. She
Okay.
she was actually really long, which is weird because
That's kinda weird.
She's short now.
So she kind of looked like an alien.
Yeah. No, she did. Like her eyes,
Yeah.
her like if I mean I'll show you yeah, like I'm sure I've shown you the picture before,
I
but
feel like I've seen
there
it.
was things that weren't fully developed on her.
Yeah, yeah.
You were different.
Was I just like a fat, chubby Simpson?
You were so I was 7 months
Yeah.
when I had you.
Yeah.
You were pretty big when I had you. I think you were 4 pounds 12 ounces when I
Yeah.
had you.
Is that on the bigger side?
It is. Like for her, she was 2 pounds 9
Because
ounces.
we were preemie.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was 2 pounds 9 ounces when I had her, but
Yeah.
then she lost water weight.
Yeah.
So she dropped down to like 1 pound something.
Okay.
You were 4 pounds 12 ounces when I had you, and then you dropped water weight, but not much. So you stuck in the 4 pound range.
Yeah, yeah.
So you were jaundice, which is your skin yellow. They
Yeah.
had to put you in an incubator under lights. But once you hit 5 pounds, which I believe you were only in the hospital for about 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I was able to take you home. You
Yeah.
were fine. Like jaundice was gone, and you were 5 pounds, and it was like, all right, take him home. You were a big baby. Well, listen,
My head was big.
your head was big. Trust me.
Took me a long time to grow into my head.
Trust me. His head was big.
Yeah.
Body small, head big. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say for that one.
Yeah, that's all you need to get into.
Head
on
was
that
big.
one. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look at you now. You're almost 6 foot tall.
I am.
You're like Angel's
Yeah.
only like 5'2" and a quarter,
I know.
I think is what she would correct us on.
5'2" and a half.
Oh, 5'2" and a
Yeah,
half,
she tells me.
whatever. She corrects you on that because don't ever call
I
her
know it's
5'2".
weird. Both my parents are like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, no, I'm
And-
5'4", he's 5. Your dad's 5'5".
Yeah, he's 5'5", and
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", bordering 6'2".
Yeah, you're tall. You
Yeah.
just keep getting taller.
I don't.
But that's coming from Nanny's side.
Yeah. My nanny, the guest, as you've heard about.
Yes. They're tall on
Yeah.
her side of the family. Like
Yeah,
her
yeah.
brother David is tall. I believe Donna is fairly tall, but
Yeah.
they're tall.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're definitely, and some from your dad's mom's side as well. Like a lot of them are tall on your dad's mom's side. So taller.
Yeah.
Like the men. So like, I mean, some of your height could come from there too.
Yeah.
See, here it comes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of rain here on the episode, but I will if it starts pouring, I'm just gonna
We're running.
let people know now. If if it starts pouring, we're just running. No, but if it does start pouring, you'll see a little bit of a cut, and it'll switch to when it's not pouring. If it's just spitting, it's fine. I think I like the outside style actually. Like,
It's nice.
as much as it is nice to obviously have an indoor podcast.
So you can have the outdoor thing, but I
Yeah.
still think something set up would be good for other
Different occasions.
moments like
Yeah.
this and different occasions, right? Then you have that indoor or outdoor space.
I see. That's because this is what I wanted to do. Like this whole podcast, as this is the first episode, this is like the first anybody's going to be learning about any information about it, and I really like that style of just being almost mobile,
Yeah.
where like I can move it, because then it adds variety.
Yes.
Like I could have the first 3-4 episodes could be here, could be right here outside. You got like the birds chirping, a little bit of wind, some noise from around like nature. You know, it feels more natural. And then next thing you know, I could have a 4th episode that's at someone's house.
Yep. Like
so
you can come to Niagara Falls,
yeah, I do want to do an
come
episode
to
of Niagara
Ridgeway,
Falls.
and
I think that would be really cool.
Crystal Beach Ridgeway, and
Yeah.
do an episode there.
Yep.
I mean, oh God, having Derek on the podcast would be hilarious.
Oh God.
But he's very knowledgeable too.
No,
though.
he is. He actually, I feel like Derek would actually be a very cool guest.
Very knowledgeable
Because I feel
He's
like
got
he
a
could-
lot of he has got a lot of life experience and work experience.
And also in space.
Yes. Oh, he
Yeah.
he
No.
went to some sort of special like
Space
actual
camp?
not a camp, like a course he took with
Yeah.
an actual like
astronomers and stuff?
astrologer or astrologist or
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever
it
the
is.
fuck it's called.
He's really smart.
No, I feel like there's definitely a lot like it. Like I feel like he would have a lot of like stuff to teach people, and I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
Life too, like
Yeah.
he's been through shit.
We all have, but he's
We all
definitely
have.
been
He's
through
definitely been through shit in life. Like I
Yeah.
mean, obviously his comfort level, which I think he would be comfortable with
Yeah.
most of
stuff.
it.
Of course.
But also, I mean, work experience too. He's
Yeah.
done everything. He's stonemason. He's done everything.
Everything I've heard, he's done a lot of different work.
He's done a lot of different stuff.
Like I feel like I've done a bit of work for my
all
age.
outdoor, all
but
outdoor type stuff. He's
Yeah.
an outdoors worker, 100%.
never really been office.
He is
No.
an outdoors.
I don't think he
worker.
can do it.
I don't even know if he ever has, to tell you the truth. Anything I think he's told me that he's done is all
All outdoors.
outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I know you've mainly like been in healthcare and like PSW
Yep.
and all that stuff for the most part. I know you worked at a Toyota factory.
Yeah.
Were you
in
cooking?
Dana Hospitality. So I was like a salad girl. I did
Okay.
pizzas. I did sandwiches.
Is that like what else have I don't really know actually a lot of the variety of your work you've done.
Well, I mean, I worked at a Tim Hortons. I've pretty much done with healthcare
Yeah.
and food.
gonna
for
say, I
the
feel like
most part.
mostly you've done
I know in
healthcare.
variety stores, which believe it or not, I like it.
Yeah, you worked a little bit of variety store. I do know that. Yes.
Which believe it or not, I like it.
Yep.
But I like people.
Yeah.
I'm very social.
Yeah.
I like people. I'm a social, but I
Yeah.
just love talking to people.
See, that's my whole idea of the whole podcast. Like
So.
that's I feel like I obviously get it from you. I do get it from my dad too. He's also very social as
Yeah.
well. But I feel like that is the whole reason why I like the whole idea of a podcast.
Yeah.
It's because yes, I'm not like one, I get to be social with whoever my guests are exactly, for example. But at the same time, I get to learn experiences from other people, different opinions they have taught me about. I can share mine. And I can also share it with you, everybody watching.
Right?
You get to watch and share in the comments or talk about something that you've been through, or you can relate to something you've heard. And I feel like that's a really cool thing to be able to do. Just
Mm.
share that with people, because I feel like
Everybody has a different life
And
or a different life story.
people don't communicate as much anymore. I
Nope.
feel like the world's so
It's
so
It's
dead.
because of these things.
Yeah, I hate it, but like they're
Cell
helpful.
phones.
But I feel like it's killed socialness to
has.
people,
It has.
and that kind of sucks.
I mean, I'm on it, but not like most
I'm on it for
people
this shit.
addicted. I am I use it to pretty much communicate. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
a,
no. I'm
not a big social media person either. Like
personal accounts for social media. I
I
got
have
nothing.
personal accounts on
Yeah.
some social media platforms, but I'm not on them a lot. Like
Yeah.
I might go and take a quick look.
You post like family stuff,
That
but I feel like
yes,
it's a
if I
mom thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I might go take a quick look just to see what's going on. Like if I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when I'm laying in bed watching TV and it's nighttime and I'm about to go to sleep, I might flick open my Facebook and just check out what's going on. But then I
Yeah.
close it within maybe 5 minutes. And I'm just bored of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
is that
Ben
the,
is back.
is that the, yeah, he's
Yeah,
back.
it's his truck.
But yeah.
Yep. And then like the convenience store when you worked there. Actually, so
I've worked at a couple convenience stores.
I know the one in Ridge Fort Erie.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Avondale.
You worked at others though?
When I used to hear, like,
I didn't even know you worked at any convenience stores
Mr.
here.
Convenience. You remember where we used to live on, right there in Kerr?
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Convenience, the corner of the gas station.
Oh, you worked there?
Oh, yeah.
Like by Danny's Poppy's old house?
Yeah.
I did not know you worked
Yeah.
there.
Like a long time ago.
You had to have had some weird experiences working there.
No, not really.
No, because it's close to downtown.
Yeah, no, not really.
Was it different? Okay, how different was it downtown back then versus now? Is it worse? Like way worse now?
So I'm not here a lot, but I actually feel like Cambridge. Are we talking about?
Yeah, like
I
just-
mean, really anywhere.
Yeah, I guess
but
everywhere is kind of worse.
Cambridge, there's a lot more.
Druggies.
Drugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, I feel like that is everywhere though.
A lot more drugs. A lot
Yeah.
more, a lot more homeless
Homeless, yeah.
than there was when I was younger. Now, he's trying to be quiet. I love my boys.
But then again, I feel like
It's okay. He won't wear a hat on. He won't be wearing a hat on the next episode.
no.
I'm gonna cut his hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll show it just cause.
He doesn't go to a hair bar. He doesn't go to a barber. He goes to mom.
So well, one, it's money.
I'll be doing my son-in-law's hair too,
Yeah.
because it's a rat's nest as well.
Big thing is money, obviously. Because see, I can't just cut my own hair. I do not have the stable
But you've
enough
also
hands for
gotten
that.
used to me cutting your hair.
I'm used to it, and at the same time, it's just like it costs money to get my hair done at an actual place, and you know how to do my hair
Yeah.
enough to where I like it.
Yep.
And I am kind of picky with my hair
Yep.
because I like my hair
You
to
are.
look good.
Yep.
I like my hair to look good. It's
Yep.
just how it is. Right now, it does not. Like I'm just gonna show just because why not? But this. Every time I see my nanny, she mentions flipping me upside down and using me as a mop. So
Oh
know,
my
it's-
God.
I definitely need a haircut. But
Yes, which will happen probably tomorrow or today.
Yeah.
Yes.
and I would love to like. I would actually love to like show my face in like my video, like my gaming videos on
Yeah.
my actual like my Unknown 365 channel. I just don't have the setup for it
Yeah.
to be able to properly do that.
No.
No, it's Sony. Sony, you suck. Sony's just horrible. They just don't have like they make things so much harder
Oh.
for you to be able to connect certain things.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't be able to connect an actual like a camera to be able to film as I record my video.
Oh really?
I would have to film it after on a separate device, and
Huh.
like it's just a lot of extra shit
Huh.
that makes it so much harder.
That's weird.
Yeah, from everything I've looked into, like
Yeah.
I could probably do a live video and have
Yeah.
my face, but I haven't done any lives.
Yeah.
I've never done any live streaming of any sort. I've done 2 live videos actually, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of spitting, but it's okay now.
It's going.
I'm-
It might. I think it's starting to get harder.
Yeah, I'm okay for now, but
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no, I feel like one of the big things when it comes to like the haircut and like everything that I was gonna mention is money,
Yeah.
and kind of need that to be able to do the haircut, to do
Yep.
any of that. And this goes back to the whole homeless. I feel like the reason why there's more now is just because the world keeps getting more greedy with money.
Yeah. Jobs are. I mean, minimum wage sucks.
Yeah.
Housing just keeps going up.
Yep.
Expensive. I mean, I got lucky where I am right now, like where me and Derek live, it's but the house we're in is a tear down, right? So we play really cheap, but when we have to move from there, it's going to be a lot more expensive than it's going to be a lot more expensive when we have to move
Yeah.
than it is now. Like we only pay like maybe $1,000 a month. That's not including our like bills.
Yeah. That's not bad.
No,
Nowadays?
no, it's good.
It's actually
But
pretty
that's
good.
but anywhere else, like when we have to move, anywhere else is going to be like
Quite expensive.
way more money. And we've got Jackson Beta, we've got the 2 Huskies.
Yep.
We can't just take them into a small little apartment.
Yep.
So we actually have to find something that's got a yard
For
at
them.
least that's big enough.
Yep.
You know, like which is going to be difficult.
And not every place accepts animals.
Not every place accepts animals.
Quite a few that don't.
Yeah.
I have learned that.
Which Derek will tell you is my fault. I wanted them, he didn't.
He wants them.
He
Yeah,
loves
he
he
does.
loves them.
He loves them.
I mean he crumbled when I put Jax in his arms.
Yeah.
I only wanted one.
Yeah.
It was his idea
To get the second.
to get the second one because they're a pack dog.
I get it. No, he makes sense. They are a pack dog.
Oh,
it
is
is a true thing. But it's also just
seriously.
a game.
Here it comes. It's getting
It's not bad right now. Like I can manage, but I am gonna readjust. All right, we're back here. I just repositioned a little bit just to get into a better position. Not always gonna have the arm for like, as I've said, like this. I'm gonna make this clear. This is because it's the first episode. There is going to be changes constantly because everyone's gonna start somewhere.
until you get it perfect for you.
Yes,
It's
which I actually don't think it ever will be
Mm,
because I feel like
yeah.
it'll always change.
It'll always change. Depends
don't-
on your guest too.
Yeah, everything's gonna change for whoever my guests are and
Yeah.
who I bring on to the episode. And there's tons of future plans that my mom could be involved in some of them.
Right.
More of the guests could be involved in some of them. Like I feel like this podcast is about halfway through. If anyone's if people who are still watching through this far in, I feel like this is a good time to kind of explain the stuff that I have planned. Like there's a lot coming to this. I have different ideas, such as different challenge videos. Like one thing I do want to do, and this is going to be a video at some point. I don't know who it's going to be with, but there will be probably someone who's been a guest on the podcast. I want to do the Hot Ones challenge. I want to order the hot sauces.
I would try it.
You do it?
I would do it.
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
I might put you on the thing because
But
not
not
many
like like if we could do if you wanted like chicken wings type thing,
Yeah.
it has to be boneless for me because I can't.
Oh, no, I'm with
don't
you.
like
I can't
chicken
do bone.
wings.
I don't.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't know. It's some people call it lazy,
I'll do it
but
though.
if you call it lazy for wanting the boneless chicken wings, I'm sorry, but fuck you.
I ain't doing
don't
the
care.
chip challenge though.
What?
That blue fucking hot chip.
The
I'm
no,
not
no,
doing
no.
that one.
I'd do it. I'd do
Hell
anything
no.
for the most part.
Listen, I'm old, but I'm my organs here. They're getting there. So I mean,
Yeah.
I could handle probably. I think I could handle hot sauce, but there's no way I could
'Cause
handle that.
you're
hot
only
fucking
in your
chip.
40s. That's not old.
41,
That's not old.
almost 42.
That's not old.
It's not,
No.
but
You just feel
oh
old.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
do.
that's fair. That's fair.
Most days. Some days I feel okay.
Do you handle spice well?
I like spicy.
Yeah, because you eat buffalo. Yeah, you eat buffalo chicken like a lot,
Yeah,
and
but
mostly
buffalo chicken
half
is
the time
a
you
lot.
do buffalo chicken burgers, buffalo chicken
Yeah,
wraps.
Everything's buffalo.
Yeah.
But
buffalo's not
hot.
spicy.
I like buffalo because I find it more tangy. I like tang.
The flavor.
I like
and-
tang.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
It's not really spicy though.
No, I
But I like
genuinely
spicy.
would love to do the hot ones. Like, okay, so
I'll do it, yeah.
I can handle spice and I like spice, but I also don't think it's necessary because like there is a point where it's just like it's so spicy that it's just not.
there's no
why am I
flavor,
eating
yeah.
this? Because then it's just like
Mhm.
it just hurts.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just literally what is that? What's the word for that? Someone who does like things that hurt that they enjoy. Misogynist. Is that it?
I have no idea.
I don't know. There's a word I'm thinking of. If anyone viewing ends up knowing the word, just comment it down below. But, that's like honestly, that's one of my favorite shows. Like I love the Hot One show, so
Yeah,
that's why I want to do that as a
I
challenge.
think I think one of my favorite episodes is still Kevin Hart's episode.
Kevin Hart's, but I think he's done two.
Is he at the first one he did?
Okay,
I don't know if I've seen the second
Yeah.
episode, but the first episode he did is
Yeah.
hilarious.
there's so many good episodes.
It's
Do
hilarious.
you remember when Bobby Lee shit himself?
Oh my god, yes. That episode
Yeah,
was good. That
like-
episode was good.
Now, there's been a few. Like, there's Steve-O from Jackass.
Yeah,
How he got up and poured the hot sauce in his eye.
oh God, he's crazy.
Like, why would you do that? That's
Yeah.
yeah. And you know what's crazy? He's old,
No, he is.
and he still does that
Well, he's
stuff.
not old. Like he's what? Probably in his 50s.
I think he's 50s, late 50s.
He's in his 50s.
Yeah, I think he's late 50s, around there.
Yeah, he's definitely in his 50s.
Yeah. And then like there was Gordon Ramsay's episode was so funny because
He's
he just
actually not what people think.
no. So everyone because he has what people don't realize is there's such thing as a TV persona. It's the same as content for YouTube. It's the same as shows, movies, reality
he's not
shows.
Asshole,
No.
as much of an asshole as people think he
Exactly.
is.
Everyone, not everyone, but some
Yeah.
people have a TV persona. What it is, it's you might have like an episode or a show or a video where you play like a character almost, like whether that's you over exaggerate your anger or you show more emotion than you normally would. And that is just like that's like a character that you brought out. It's a TV persona.
He's
and-
got a lot of shows.
yeah, and a lot of them people find it so entertaining to see him get angry at
Yeah.
people.
It is entertaining.
So it's his TV persona.
Yeah.
He's actually a nice guy.
I mean, it would have been entertaining if you were recording me yesterday at the hospital.
Oh God. Yeah, my poppy, he's in the hospital, just health stuff, and he's getting old. He's getting up there, so there's health stuff that you'd expect to come with age. And we went there to like visit and help him out, and just I'm gonna clarify this in the calm way, because I will be calm about it.
Huh.
My mother, she gets impatient and can get quite angry in some scenarios, especially when it comes to family.
Yeah.
So we were there. We were waiting hours for like we asked for a pair of pants and for my poppy because he was cold, and they proceeded to just take hours to not even bring a pair of pants. Like you just got to grab a pair off a shelf somewhere and hand it to him.
Or a bed that his
Yeah.
fucking legs
Or-
fit on.
Because the bed that he was on was like breaking and his legs wouldn't fit off. Like he was jumping around on it, making fun of it, and like there was just so much problems. And she was trying to like get help or fix any of these.
Or how about his IV line that was, needed to be
Yeah.
flushed, and I had rang the call bell for like what, an hour, and still no one.
Still
had
no
come?
one. Yep. Yeah. And then she got kind of mad, and then as she was like, "Puppy," might see it in the video if you see the puppy. Hi, Lily. This is the puppy. This is Lily. Well, that was a cute
She's
little
so cute.
that was a cute little join in on the episode. That'll be funny. But yeah, no, it was she was getting mad at like just the hospital, and she was just getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
Yeah,
And then she got to the point where the nurses were scared to come down the hall.
I called them stupid. What did I call them?
You called them a lot.
I did call
You,
them.
you
a
walked
lot.
out the hospital
Oh, that
borderline
wasn't nice.
screaming.
What are you doing?
So you walked to the hospital borderline screaming, and like Nanny
Yeah, the security was gonna remove me, so I just
Yeah.
removed myself.
Nanny was like had her face like covered,
I
like
know.
embarrassed.
I removed myself though. I looked at the security guard. When he looked at me, I was like, "I'm fucking leaving."
Well, they were about to get you in trouble.
Yes. I called them. I think I called them incompetent, stupid bitches.
Yeah, I think you did.
That's
yeah,
what I called
but-
them.
Well, one of the many things you called them.
Yeah.
It's not the first time though. Like you've got road rage.
I do have road rage.
You have bad road rage.
I do have
Yeah,
road rage.
I'm happy I didn't get that.
I do have road
Yeah.
rage.
No, I've
Stupid people.
Like, a lot of the time the anger I think's fair. Like it is fair. I just don't show it as much because I like to keep my anger
I
under
just let
control.
it out.
She just lets
Fuck
it out, especially on the road.
Fuck it. Just
I don't-
let it out.
I
Listen,
don't-
I don't like. I don't.
Yeah.
I yell at people,
Yeah.
but I would never like try and run someone off the road or
No.
something. But I fucking yell.
You've
at them.
you've said you were going to,
Oh yes.
but not but you
I
don't do it.
wouldn't do it.
No,
No.
you just say it.
It's frustrating, and
Yeah.
I just kind of.
Yeah.
I just let it out.
I don't think I've ever had a drive with you where you haven't gotten angry at something.
Probably not.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Probably not. You should see me
Yeah.
going by myself.
Do you still get that
Oh
angry?
yeah.
Because like I know Nanny's big thing is she's probably right to an extent, but like you like an audience when you get angry, maybe subconsciously you don't even realize.
Maybe subconscious.
I think it's subconsciously.
Oh, but when I'm by myself though, I
Yeah.
do the same thing.
But you do the same thing?
Oh hell yeah.
That's so much funnier.
I get angry.
I can
when
just
I'm by
picture you
myself,
in the
just as
car,
angry
just,
when I'm by myself.
Fuck you
I do.
stupid.
Hell yeah, by myself. Yep.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
get just as angry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's great.
Yep.
I feel like I'm too calm when I drive.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've literally been cut off to the point where they could have just taken me out, like, killed me. And my reaction was, oh, wow, that was close. I don't care.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
Angel's.
No, she has some anger.
She has some road rage.
She doesn't
Yeah.
think she does, but she
No,
does.
she does.
You've handed her some road
She's
rage.
got. She's definitely got me in there. But
She's
she
just-
definitely has her dad.
She's just a little more, she is less confrontational.
Her dad is very much like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm more like, pff, whereas her dad is more. I mean, when he was younger is one thing, but now, like, I mean, her dad is more like. He's never been one for confrontation, like in people's faces. Let's fight, whatever, blah blah blah. Her dad's never been like that. He's always been like a laid back. It's all good. Let it go. I mean, get a few drinks into him. Never mind, but
A lot of people change with the drinks, though. We don't need to get into people changing with drinks. That's a
No.
topic for another.
that's like
That's another thing.
no.
Yeah, no, I've seen Angel drop some road rage,
Yeah.
little bits and pieces, because I go on drives with her a lot because I help her out.
She's got probably more patience though than
Oh, she has so much patience.
she has amazing patience.
Her patience,
I-
sometimes it's too good.
It doesn't come from me.
No, I'm sorry. I will confidently say you have no
it
patience.
does not come from me. No.
You know what's funny? You don't have any patience. My dad doesn't have any patience either.
See,
So why do I have patience?
because you're also you think like I do though.
Yeah.
So I don't have patience, but when something bad is happening or something happening that's pissing me off, I'm going to try and explain this as best as I can.
Yeah.
I quickly go through the processes in my mind of what would happen. Like if I react this way, what's going to happen? If I react that way, what's going to happen? And then I just pick the better option. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's where you're like me. You're like you kind of think about it before you react.
Yeah.
So that you're like, no, if I react to this situation, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah,
I'm
and I-
gonna black out. I'm gonna lose it.
I need to control
so
my
you're
anger.
like, no, you know what? I need to just walk away.
Yeah.
So you're going through that in your mind. That's what I do in most cases.
Yeah.
Um,
You just struggle to actually hold your patience as well.
yeah, it's just certain things
Yeah.
that I can't hold. Like Nanny, like she used to get so embarrassed. Like we'd be walking, going grocery shopping or any kind of shopping, and
She still does.
I mean, I still do to this day,
Mhm.
but shopping with her, and then people are ignorant in grocery stores and anywhere you go,
Yeah.
stores, they entitlement, whatever.
Yeah.
But they just kind of shove through you,
Yeah.
like push you out, push people away.
All you
Okay,
can say,
well,
all you need to say is "excuse me."
right? Whereas Nanny is, sometimes she's a little off balance, so it's like she's my mom, so if someone's gonna run by Nanny and shove her without saying excuse me, if she falls over and hurts herself more,
Say
it's
"excuse me."
it's even gonna be worse. What you're gonna get from me is gonna be worse if you hurt my mom.
Yeah. Well,
So at least deal with the
I'm the
whole
same way,
attitude.
but I don't usually worry about
Like
people
I've
hurting
literally looked at people and been like, oh, you know what? So like, there's this word.
you. Yeah.
I know it's not common,
Yeah.
but like, it's called excuse me. And if you just maybe use that word,
You're really passive aggressive.
I'm very cocky. I'm cocky attitude.
Mhm.
I'm very like, I'm trying to be nice, but I'm being a bitch.
Oh yeah. You're very passive aggressive. 100%.
I'm being nasty,
Yes.
but I'm trying to do it in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's
Oh, yeah, no,
totally
no,
being
you
a
can
bitch.
tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
I feel like you're very open,
I
like
am.
in public,
I am.
when you shouldn't be sometimes.
I don't care anymore. I have no shame.
But you don't care.
I have no shame. I never used to be like that.
No.
I used to
I
be
couldn't
very,
imagine you like that.
I used to be very laid
Like
back,
timid?
quiet, timid.
See, that's weird.
I never used to defend
You
myself.
have never been like that. to me.
Never. Not that you can remember.
No.
You
When
were
I was really
young,
little?
young
Yeah.
when I was like that. Billy really is where it came from. Like Billy kind of, when I was with Billy.
Yeah.
That's where he kind of brought the whole stop being so
Yeah, the
so timid, like stand up for
got
yourself.
you to open up.
Like, well, not even open up, just like stand up for yourself. Stop taking shit. Like
It's important.
he really did
Yeah, yeah.
brought that out in me. And then I just ran with it.
You
ran with it.
you ran with it. You really ran with it. Oh God. But there's like, okay, I agree with being open. Like, I'm a very open person too. Like, one of my biggest things that I do take pride in is I'm very honest. I don't lie about nothing. So I will tell people the truth. And I feel like it's good to be like that and be able to stand up for yourself and be able to share stuff. I feel like that is healthy, actually,
Mhm.
for your brain, for
My
your
life
mental health.
experiences have, if I was too shy
Yeah.
to or to whatever to talk about my life's experiences, there's things that you and your sister doesn't we don't need to talk about.
Yeah.
But there's things that you and your sister have gone through growing up
Yeah.
in your lives that if I hadn't have gone through it, I wouldn't have been able to sit
Yeah.
down and talk to you and her
You wouldn't understand.
about your situations that you're going through. That's why I can sit down and talk with you about our mental health.
Yeah.
Because we have some of the same issues when it comes to mental health.
Absolutely.
And that's why I can sit down and talk to your sister about other stuff because we've been through what she may have gone through, I've went through.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, I can sit down and talk to you about this.
Yep.
So I mean, that's yeah.
Mental health is a very severe thing.
Yeah.
I feel
it
like
is.
a lot of people don't really understand it.
Or take it as serious.
Yeah, some people
as,
just kind of throw mental health aside and they're just like, oh, it's not that.
oh, she
important."
just has anxiety.
Yeah, that's not
No
just
big
it.
deal.
Though. There's so much more
Oh,
to it.
He just has little panic attacks. No big deal.
Yeah,
It's a lot more of a big deal than people realize.
as you've talked about, like I know, I like everyone. I feel like
yes, it's raining.
it's fine. I have everything covered. I don't even care at this point. It'll be fine. Fuck it.
Until it starts downpouring.
Unless it's downpouring, I'm gonna continue recording. But hopefully the next episode's sunny. Like I'm gonna have to do a fucking rain dance so it stops raining. I'm gonna be out here late at night doing some like
sun-
tribal rain dance, so it's not
Oh,
raining.
man.
But no, I feel like a big thing is that it's just how much people take mental health for granted.
Yep.
Because everyone has been through a lot of shit.
And there's so much different mental health.
There,
Like
I actually know a lot
you
about
can't
it.
say, oh, it's just. There's
No.
multiple different.
I know so
reasons.
much about mental health because I
Mhm.
have been through my own amount of shit mentally.
Yep.
And I have been through a lot mentally. I
Yep.
know that.
Yep.
And because of that, I feel like I understand it really well. Like I'm able to help some of my friends with it, as
Yeah.
I've said, because I understand. Like I've been through a lot of my own shit, which is unfortunate, but
It is, but I mean, it also
I feel like it made me stronger.
builds you who you are.
I feel like I wouldn't be me if I didn't go
Mhm.
through the stuff I've been through.
Yep.
And yes, everyone. I think no one's problems are actually worse than someone else's
No,
because in your head, it all hits everyone differently.
it's the severity of how
Yeah.
you feel.
Someone could have something that on the surface seems way worse than what I have went through, but to me, what I went through was rough.
Is just as bad as yeah.
And I feel like that some people don't understand.
No.
Especially when it comes to like the workforce.
Yep.
Like jobs. It is hard to work sometimes when you're not doing well.
Oh yeah.
And people don't get it.
Focus when
Yeah.
you lose focus.
Can't focus, can't be motivated. You
Yeah.
just like you can't do anything.
Like you got to think, depressed people. How
Yeah.
do you, when you're severely depressed and hiding shit? How do you do a job and think about that job when really in your mind all you're like secretly all you're thinking about is all your shit that you're going through?
Literally,
How
that's
the hell am I supposed to focus on building that
Yeah.
wooden box for work when all I can think about is this happening?
Yeah.
But if people don't, I mean, I think everybody in some way has mental health issues. It's
Yep.
just some people handle it differently.
Yep.
People handle it differently. Some people have a harder time handling it than other people.
I handle a lot of mine with humor.
Like, right?
I put on a funny
Me,
face
I have a lot of
and comedy.
anger. I close off.
Yeah.
I close myself off. So
You
like
do.
there's moments where I won't message.
You don't talk to
call.
anybody.
There's times when I'll go a month or two without even messaging you and your sister.
Yeah.
I won't talk to you.
See, I understand.
I won't call you. I won't message you.
Yeah.
I'll throw quick little messages like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Blah blah blah. But there's not even really any reasoning for it sometimes. It just happens. I
Yeah.
just go through a state. Now, I mean, I also have physical stuff that for me, I have physical stuff that causes
Yeah.
like medical stuff that
Yeah, like actual
causes
medical health. Yeah,
depression, anxiety when I get it. Like my B12
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It sets me off in a
Yeah.
different atmosphere, and I go through my shit and I close myself off. But that's me. Like that's how I deal
Yeah.
with it. Whereas you and your sister may deal with it different ways.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's just how I close myself off. I don't talk to
Yeah.
anybody.
And not even everyone has their way of dealing with it yet. Some people
Nope.
just have it
Some
and they
people
don't
have
even
no
know what
idea.
to do.
Yeah.
Like I don't say I have 100% way of dealing with it. My mental health, like I do a lot of the time I try to deal with it with comedy and humor, and I put on a smile,
Yep.
and that putting it on enough kind
Yep.
of makes it real eventually.
Yep.
And that is a way that does work for me, but not 100%.
Yeah.
There's definitely times where I'm just hit with it and I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I just feel it.
Mhm.
And I feel like a lot of people do have that.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people get lost.
But a lot of people
because-
don't get help.
Yeah, and they don't. People feel forced to do other things in life instead of focusing on your mental health. But I feel like focusing on your mental health is one of the most important things you could possibly do, because it stems to everything else.
It does.
I feel like it's literally one of the base points of life.
Like I mean,
Is focus on your mental health.
at the end of the day, some people are stronger than others. Some people can handle it, some people can't.
Yeah.
You can't really down somebody for the fact that they can't handle their mental status
No,
like you can, type
Yeah.
thing, you know? Like
which I would never.
it's
not-
it's different.
It's
Like
not fair.
like anybody can turn around to me and say, your son this, your son that.
Yeah.
But I can say, you know what? He has to deal with shit his own way. Like
Yeah.
like that's just the way it is. Like
Yeah.
you can't tell him, like somebody can't turn around and tell me how to do something because that's the way they would do it.
Yeah.
It's like no, like
Why
he
not
needs
work?
to do shit his way.
Yeah.
The way that's gonna make him feel comfortable and make him feel better. Like I
Exactly.
don't need him to I can give him suggestions. I can give you suggestions all
It's
day
the best
long.
you can do with the people.
I can say, hey, like, listen, this worked for me, Damien. You
Yeah.
can try this. Or I can say, hey, you know what? Maybe you try this instead. I never did, but it might be good for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I can give you suggestions and you can go in whatever route you decide to choose.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm your mother, so I'm always going to give you suggestions
Of
and
course.
I'm always going to tell
It's a
you
parent
ideas.
thing. Every parent
Um,
does the same thing.
But even as children, I never forced you guys to do anything.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like,
Nope.
I mean, other than like go to school.
Well,
but
the basics.
I never forced you guys to do like I mean when I never forced you to do sports and I never
Yeah.
forced you to do shit.
Which I understand why.
It's just suggestions. Hey, why don't you try this? Why
Like
don't you
there's
try
things
that?"
I wish I would have taken up on, some of the suggestions,
Yeah.
because I feel like I would have not missed out on certain things.
Yeah, which has a big thing to deal with your mental health.
But
like,
also
there's
at
a
the
lot
same
of things you
time, I
missed out
wasn't
on.
able to because of my mental health.
Yes.
It's such a loop almost.
Yep. You've
it's-
been like that ever since you were a little boy.
Yeah, it's always been a
Mhm.
struggle for me. So,
Yep.
like, I have, like, if that's one thing just to give advice to people is just seriously focus on your mental health. Like, it is so important.
It is important. It's more important than
Yeah.
people realize.
Like, it's more important than money. Like, I know I hate talking about money with some people. Some people just don't get it.
Some people, yes,
And-
don't get it.
I understand why. I understand their point of view. I do.
Yes.
I'm a very open, non-judgmental person.
Yep.
I will take someone's opinion that I completely don't agree with,
Mhm.
and I will try to understand.
Yeah.
And I get people's points on money.
It is important, and
It
you do
is.
need it to live.
It's needed, yes, 100%, because of how we have
Fuck
made
how we
it
have to
needed.
pay to live, but
Yes.
that's okay.
We've made it needed, though. We made it this way. And yes, you need it to live somewhere. You need it to get food. You need it for all your necessities in life. And you obviously need to find a way to do that. But it is so hard to do that if you are not taking care of your mental health.
No.
And
Yeah.
some people do not get that.
Nope.
And that's just, it's a big thing people should focus on more. And I feel like that would help a lot of people if they would
Yeah.
just help that first.
Yep.
But some people just don't really get that.
No, they
No.
don't. Everybody's different,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I'm wondering if this is gonna like, I think it's slowed down.
It's been very confusing weather this entire podcast.
I know, right? One
I-
second it's like
I thought it was gonna.
sunshine and it's hot, and then the next second there's rain, and then
It's gonna look very funny on video. It's just like it's gonna look like we were here multiple times.
probably.
Sunny, and then now it's raining, and then now it's
Probably.
spitting, and yeah. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I covered anything important. So as long as it's not downpouring, whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta fight with the weather, but like this is
You'll always,
Yeah.
especially having outdoor.
yeah. But I like the outdoor style.
Yeah.
It's what I want to do.
It's really nice here too, though.
It's such a nice property.
It's really nice here.
The trees, just the different colors of them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a really nice backdrop for everything.
Yeah.
I gotta do a different day where it's actually sunny out though, so I can get like some background art for the
Yeah.
channel. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're coming up on the end here. I'd say it's been roughly an hour, and I think as a first episode, I like that length for it. So I'm just gonna kind of get into the closing here. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is something that I want to continue. Now, I will say after this video that comes out, I don't really have a full set schedule yet for anything, or when things are releasing, or how it's going to set up. I have a lot of stuff to figure out with this. It's going to take some work, but this is not something that I'm just going to, oh, here's an episode, it doesn't do well, I'm going to stop. That's not how it's going to work. There's going to be lots of episodes coming out, and I will keep doing that. You have to stay consistent.
With lots of random personalities.
Wide variety of people. The guests I'm gonna have.
Sorry, I just can't wait until you have Nanny on here.
Oh my god,
because she
Nanny's
is
episode.
nuts.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Oh yeah, lots. You're gonna
She-
be doing so much editing.
She's gonna smack the mic
You
at
are
some
gonna do
point,
so much
and it's
editing
gonna fall
with
off
her.
the table. And oh my
You're
god,
gonna do so much editing with her because she's just crazy, and she says the randomest things, and Nanny doesn't think.
no, she doesn't.
No,
She
she
just-
just
She just.
Well, it looks like we lost a little more audio here at the ending. It's okay because this is pretty much just the ending. This is the ending of the podcast of episode 1. We kind of just went on and talked about just some random stuff about the podcast that we just literally just finished filming, and talked about how she enjoyed being on it, but unfortunately lost some of that audio as well because obviously there's some flaws and problems with my audio setup. But again, this is the first episode, and it takes time, and everyone's going to start somewhere, and I'm going to learn every episode and get better as they go on. So I'm sorry there was some problems with this one, and I'm sorry that I lost some audio for a little bit at the beginning and some at the ending here. But like I said, I'm going to try and fix this and my plan is to, something gets better every episode. I want to keep progressing. So unfortunately, as much as I lost some stuff here, I'm hoping next time I can manage to not lose as much audio or just take that next step. Like I said, every episode I want to take a step forward. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was episode 1 of The Unknown Conversation. Lots more episodes coming soon. My mother will probably be back on another episode in the future. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next episode.